Why hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield. This is a little LOTRO life blog for you guys. Did you guys know that we had a Discord you can join? Alright, I'm going to show you a little bit about the Discord real fast for you. So anyone who is brand new to the channel, we have a lot of new people who have just joined. We have a Discord. You're welcome to join it. It's always linked. I'll have it linked in this video right now. And it's always linked in any of my new live streams for a week. And also our site, www.voiceoftherings.com, has the link always as well. Okay, so you can always join. There are bonuses if you're a Patreon, but we have an entire free channel set up. So I'm going to zoom in here for you now, so you can see a little better here for the video. All right, so our Voice of the Rings channel looks like, well, the Voice of the Rings logo when you add it to your app for the whatever, for the Discord. We have a whole spot, so if you join, no matter who you are, you get the announcement section and, you know, rules and all that kind of stuff. And then I do little polls and stuff. So you're really involved, right? So that's this whole one you get if you just join, all right? So feel free to join our kinship and our fellowship, and it's a great way to talk and communicate and have fun and talk with each other. The goal is to have a really fun and enjoyable experience. All right. So again, I personally am the one I usually watch for things and stuff. There's really simple rules. We keep it PG, no language, you know, try to be fun to each other, that kind of stuff. Never feel like you have to monitor for me or anything like that. I'm going to do that. And in the future, I don't right now, but in the future, I might have a dedicated role for some monitors as our Discord grows, that kind of stuff. But it's really fun. We also have the Patreons. They get a bunch of special channels and chat channels at whatever level Patreon you are. You get to basically be in. You have your own room. And then we also have a bunch of free ones for our kinship. We have for uploads for special events, photographs that people do, and really put really cool pictures, and we share things and talk, and we just pretty much have a blast. So it's pretty fun. And then yeah, and then we have our kinship chat. So I highly recommend you join. I invite you all to join if you'd like to join. We also have a kinship chat for just anyone. If you do want to have you know, talk with our kinship mates, I have that there just as a free one. And we also have some MMO one for just other chats, and I might add some other ones in the future if you watch this video in the future. So with that said, I also want to show you a couple other cool little features. Let's say you're someone that joins Discords, but you hate it how you're constantly getting bloop, 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 bloop messages, right? From a certain thing, right? Let's say you're someone who just wants to see the announcements when a new video comes out. By the way, YouTube videos, my new video will pop up here every single time. And also when a live stream's coming out, and also I will do announcements for events when I'm doing a live stream, okay? So it really helps you know if you're someone who gets disappointed when YouTube doesn't tell you, because YouTube sometimes just doesn't tell all my subscribers that we're live streaming. So this is a great way to have that backup. So you can turn on the alerts for these, and you can do individuals, right? So never go to the top of a thing and just mute. You can do this if you really wanted to, obviously. But you go to it's notification settings, and you can actually adjust your notification settings. Do you want to see the @everyone's from me? You know, only if you're mentioned, right? All messages, that kind of thing. You can kind of adjust the whole server that way. All right. So that's one way. I just want to show you this real fast for people who might not know how to use Discord, right? That's really important. Again, with announcements, all these ones up here are going to be pretty much just me. And these other ones, you're not really going to see unless you are a Patreon, right? For these other true groups, you can close the groups with these little tabs. So let's say you're not a Patreon. You're just here to hang out, you know, be awesome, join our kinship, that kind of stuff. You can click this little arrow and actually close those two channels. And look, now you only have these couple channels, right, open. Now, let's say you're someone who's like, you are getting little bleep bleep from the Patreon or something, it's doing stuff. You can always right click at the top here, right? And then the category, go to notification settings and turn on nothing, okay? So that would do the editing settings for this entire category of text channels for Patreons only, okay? You could mute that if you're not a Patreon, or if you are and you just don't want to get messages except when you're mentioned. The best way for that, if you're only mentioned though, is to do it through the top drop down arrow and go to the notification settings. So it really matters where you click because each ones are individual. Now let's say you are really enjoying hearing all these conversations, but one channel is overly talking about something you don't really care to hear. Totally get that. That's always the case with any Discord that's growing. You can go directly to a channel. So let's say uploads for events. I don't know why you'd mute this one, but let's just say for an example, you hover it and click the gear. If you're on the phone, I believe you hold down on it and it gives you the options. So if you're using the app on the phone, click edit channel and well, that's me editing channel, excuse me. I think it may be right click. I just told you yes, right click the individual channel. Don't click that gear. You won't have that gear because that's mine, I'm the monitor. Okay, anyway, sorry. Right click it, go to notification settings, same thing. So, but when you do the notifications for this one, it will only do it for this sub chat channel of events, upload events, or all MMO discussion. Maybe you want to turn that one off. You could right click it, notifications, only mentioned, all messages, or nothing. Or you could say use category default. What is the category default? Well, those are the chat channels. The category default is kinship free channels, right? Which again, you could right click that instead, go to notifications and turn on only mentioned or nothing. Okay, so there's some little ways. I just wanted to give you guys a little way of how to use Discord because a lot of people don't realize, okay? Don't really realize. Now, what about if you want to mention someone else? Mention something to someone, okay? Now, some of the information channels you're not gonna be able to write in, okay? So any of the hashtag ones means it's a chat channel, okay? That means you can type in it. If it has the little speaker, it means it's a voice channel, okay? And if you left click the voice one, you're gonna join it, all right? And you're gonna be able to talk, and if someone else was in here right now, they could hear me, okay? To disconnect, you need to click this little phone with the X when you're in there, boom, and you're no longer in there, right? That's not the case with chatting, all right? When you're chatting, you can just go in and type, hello, right? That kind of thing, and now everyone is gonna be able to see me say hello there, and that kind of thing, okay? But again, if you're having too much spam from one individual channel, you are welcome to right click on it and just nothing from it, right? So then it won't give you bloop, 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 bloop on your phone or on your computer all the time if you're feeling overwhelmed from that. I want people to feel happy and having a fun time on here, okay? Now, let's talk about, I have a few simple little rules here, and I might add one more thing, but pretty much I've got a couple ones, be respectful to everyone, that kind of thing. A big one in that too is if some other person is bothering you or something, don't really worry about it too much. Let me handle it with things like that, or whoever I have as monitors. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves and have fun. So don't feel like you have to stick up for me or anything like that. If it's some random person who joins for one of our links, I will handle it if it's a situation like that, okay? I'm expecting that. Our channel is growing. Our Discord's going to grow. It's going to happen, right? We try to keep the talk to Lord of the Rings and Voice of the Rings stuff. That can be other video games too, because we do have a little talk occasionally of other video games, right? Please don't use bad language or inappropriate, obviously. That also means things like, I might update that line a tiny bit to the fact that if you post something that maybe doesn't have bad language in the video, but maybe their thumbnail or something has some kind of thing on it, right? With a bad word bleeped out or something, maybe just don't post that one, right? That kind of thing, okay? And again, what I'm saying right now, I have had examples of several things over the last couple months is why I'm making this video for this extra information. Don't feel like I'm directing this at anybody, okay? Because I'm not, because I've had maybe 15, 20 situations with about 10 different people, which are things, nothing extreme, mind you, just little things, but this is for the future, right? As our channel grows. So just so you guys know. So what if you are having troubles with one person, let's say, okay? Let's say you are. And what I would like you to do in that scenario is you can block that person. All right, Jack, I'm not going to block you, but I'm going to show how. All right, let's say he's been wonderful, but let's say we're going to block him, okay? Let's say for some reason he's just bothering you, right? We're just using you as an example. You're wonderful. I'm not attacking you. He's probably laughing right now if he sees this. You can right click on the circle and you can just say block, okay? What that does is it blocks pretty much everything they write and stuff. Now, if they comment on one of your things, it'll be blocked, but you'll see that they commented on it and you can open it. Again, if someone's going after someone or something, I'll talk to them privately. And if you really need help on something, just directly message me. How do you do that? Okay, well, let's say you want to directly message me. Find me somewhere in here. You can also click the little people's member list and this will pop up and you can see me right there. And you can right click on me and say, mention will bring up the thing. Go to profile and there's gonna be a way to chat. Let me use someone else as an example. Let's use Belle here, okay? I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna chat to Belle. I can message Belle. I'll click it and it's gonna bring up a message area to talk with Belle. And you can see we had some fun little conversations here about what neighborhood we were in the other day in the game. So, and then I can message her. You could do that for me if you need to talk to me about something and you feel like something's an issue. You're welcome to talk to me about that. I'm going to be the final decider on that. I like people to have their freedom of speech, but again, if there are things that I think are overboard, I will talk to them privately and do discipline things if I have to. Okay, so totally, of course. But you know me, I'm pretty easygoing. But again, the biggest things is be nice to other people. And again, if you're having troubles with one other person and they're really bothering you with something, do the block thing, then talk to me. And honestly, I'll talk to the other person. And the biggest thing is just those two people just block each other, don't talk to each other. Okay, that kind of thing. That's the best thing to do, unless it's something I really need to get on and you have to remove someone or something like that. But I really prefer not to do that. And again, you guys are everyone in this channel is going to be adults. If you are under 18, you are welcome, because I try to keep my Discord, again, PG, that kind of stuff. And so do I keep my channel that way. I really prefer that. So just anyone can be here no matter what the age. But I still think it's important to keep it where we're being kind to each other. Remember, we're all friends, even if we have disagreements on things. We're all here to have fun with Lord of the Rings stuff, okay? So those are a couple things I wanted to show you right now and just talk about. Just how you could do things with stuff, mute channels. Again, not if you're mad at someone, but if you're just having too much spam to your phone, again, you can go to the top, reminder, directly go to, notifications, turn it on how you want, or go to a certain category, turn them on how you want, that kind of thing. Again, mute individuals within the category, which again, the category is the little arrow that opens up, right? So information for all. You may not want to mute the whole thing if you want to have video input when my videos get uploaded, right? Or if I say there's an event happening or a live stream, right? Which is under events usually, or an announcement about something, okay? So that's a little run through for you guys, a really quick one. I wanted to try to give you guys some information. I was thinking this is stuff I never talked on for you guys, and a lot of people don't know how to use Discord, and I personally think Discord is the best social media connection system there is. Yes, I think it's better than Facebook. That's my own personal opinion. I'm sorry if you get mad at me, that's okay. But Facebook for me is actually way more confusing. Discord is always like real straightforward. You have these things on the left side. You can control each one separately, all that kind of stuff, okay? So again, yes, if there's any problems, feel free to talk to me, but we have a really blast in this server, and it's been really, really fun, and I just don't want anyone to feel like they have to deal with things for me, okay? If there is an issue, I will deal with it for you, don't worry, and in the future, I might have some moderators I choose directly over time that I trust to help with things if the channel gets really, really big. Right now in our Discord server, at the time of me making this video, I believe we have over 100 something people in the Discord, which is awesome. But I'd love it if more of our kinship and our wonderful Voice of the Rings here on the channel would love to join us and hang out and stuff. And again, the biggest benefit is the fact that if you have this alert on, right, for the YouTube videos, you'll know when I have video comes out or when I'm going to do a live stream, because a lot of people get really disappointed when they don't get that. And the app is really nice too on the phone for Discord. I think it's a really, really good app. It's really well made. It runs smoothly. It's just, I'm not getting sponsored by Discord unless they want to sponsor me, because I would totally do that, because I would only take sponsorships from things I actually enjoy and like, or that I trust. So I definitely think Discord is a really good platform. So come on and join us, my friends. Again, links down there. I'm not sure if that link will be there forever for this video. So if you don't see it, you can go to www.voiceoftherings.com. Here is our online thing, and you can go to this tab up here at the top, social media, okay? And there's Discord, and this link will always be good. This Discord link, okay? And all my other social medias, okay? So that's a good way to get it. And also we have a cool gallery here for our online stuff. Little side note there. So I just wanted to make sure you guys all knew we had a public Discord you could join for Voice of the Rings, and give you guys a couple little things for those people who are like, yeah, I like Discord, but I get a lot of pings on my phone. You can fix that. It's real quick. It'll only take you 2 minutes to do all that, maybe less. Because it's real simple. So I just wanted to give you guys that information, let you know, and yeah, you have a great and wonderful day in Middle Earth, my friend. And thank you to my wonderful Patreons for their support. I appreciate it greatly. I could not do it without you. And since it's a LOTRO blog, LOTRO Tale today, or excuse me, Life, that's my blog series, my car broke down and I had to repair that. So thank you to my Patreons, because some of that money went to help me repair my car, which is needed to go out and get groceries and stuff. and go to my orchestra. So thank you very much to them. Subscribe button's there. If you're not already subscribed and you want positivity in your life, Lord of the Rings content, that's what we do here. And over there is the next episode for that. And over there we have some other stuff. And you have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth, my friends. And again, I hope that helps you understand how to use Discord a little better and to know we have a Discord, which you should join because we have a blast. So it's pretty fun. And we have a lot of fun doing events. I'm going to try to do more events, and I'm definitely going to do them through Discord because it's the easiest way to do it. Because as much as I can do stuff in the game LOTRO too, it's not always reliable because everyone has to be online. Discord, I can send out a message and you can check whenever kind of thing. So see ya. Have a good day, my friends. Stay happy.